Well, hello everybody. This is Lisa Freeman here from stampingwithlisa.com, and I forgot to say happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, August 10th, 2021, and I am so glad to be on here tonight with you guys and bringing you another video. This card I'm doing tonight was actually inspired by one of my downline, Lisa Paget. She made a card that was similar to this one, and I think I've got it right here. Let me show you. It's almost exactly the same, except for the words and the ribbon are different. So I just decided to change it to this one, but you can use any words you want. And I did this in Night of Navy instead of Misty Moonlight. So that's basically the only difference between the cards. So this was her original idea. And I asked her if she minded if I did a video, because I did it in my class today and yesterday. And everybody loved it. So we're going to be doing this card tonight. It's super easy. And it's using the new Reflected in Nature stamp set from the Holiday Mini. So if you have that, then you can just make this card right now with me if you want to. And I've got the measurements I'll give you in just a sec. Let me get my computer going, see if we've got anybody on here. And for some reason my paper looks crooked on the video. I don't know why. Let me see. I can't get the page big enough. Here we go. Hey, Pam. How are ya? All right, we've got a few people watching. Make sure if you're watching, you give me a comment so I can see who you are, because I can just see how many people are watching. But, hey, Deborah. All right, so this is the page. It's page 60 in the Holiday Mini. Reflected in Nature. It's $20. It doesn't come with any dies. It's just the stamp and some words that go with it. And it's just a beautiful little stamp set, and I just love it. It kind of reminds me of the other one that I used the other day with the cabin. The Peaceful Cabin one, and I think it's so cute. So we're using that one, and then this is what it looks like, and it is a rubber stamp. Only one I put together was the big one. So it's a rubber stamp, and then I'm also using one of my all-time favorite stamp sets, which is very Versailles. So we've got this one. We're using the words in this set, which I use on a lot of cards, and I use those leaves too. These are just so versatile. You can use them for almost anything. And then I'm also using the Beauty of Friendship. This is, let me see, photopolymer. It's photopolymer stamp set. We're going to be using this tree and the words from this and the die that goes with it, which is for the words. And it's this little teeny rectangle die, which I thought was so cute. So I'm going to be using it with those words right there. So that's pretty much all the supplies. It's really, really a pretty easy card. And don't forget, we are having celebration right now. So for every $50 you order, you get to pick something for free out of here. And there's a couple items that are with a $100 purchase. So the Be Dazzling specialty paper is amazing. I haven't gotten mine yet, but as soon as I get it, I'll show it to you. And then we've also got lots of paper. We've got the penguin paper. And then we've got this beautifully penned paper, 12 by 12. This stamp set feels like home. And then some more paper, some Peaceful Prince Christmas paper that goes with the deer set. The Counting Sheep, which I was surprised I've had a lot of people order this. You know, I'm just not into cutesy stamp sets, so I don't really get into like this kind of stamp set. But I was surprised how many of my customers love this. And it comes with dies too, so for a $100 order you can get both. And then we've got textures and frames for a $50 order. This one is with a $100 purchase, so you get this for free with a $100 order. That's the dies that go with the Shaded Summer stamp set. Hey, Pauline. You just watched to hear me laugh. Well, I'll laugh for you. I love to laugh. That is my favorite thing to do. All right, this is my favorite thing in the in the celebration catalog, is the Delicate Dahlias stamp set. And this is the one I did the other day when I talked about my service project I did with my upline at Panera's. And I got a ton of comments. Thank you guys so much for all your wonderful comments. I just can't even tell you how much that means to me, that you guys love that video and that you guys are all thinking about doing it yourself. And I mean, it just, some of them were making me cry because I was already like so tired and exhausted and emotional that day. And I was reading them and I just started crying. I'm like, I just love these people that comment, and it's just so awesome reading your comments. You guys do not even know how much your comments mean to me. especially those of you that really take the time and write, you know, a lot of stuff. Like some people just write beautiful or pretty card or whatever, and those are great, but there are several of you that almost comment every single time I do a video, and you write such heartfelt words, and you know, it just means so much to me, and I just want to thank you guys so much for all of your wonderful comments. So thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. That just really, really made my week with all those comments. And I go back and read them 2 and 3 times sometimes, and you know, whenever I need a good cry. I'm not going to cry tonight. I'm doing good. Today is a great day. I had the day off, and I'm just so excited because yesterday I had to work from 3 till 10. We close at 10 at the urgent care center I work at. Hey, Wendy. And last night we were so busy. We locked the door at 10 o'clock, and we had 23 people still in the waiting room or in the center that needed to be seen. So we didn't get out of there till like 11:30. And so I got home, it was like 11:45. And I was so exhausted. So thank God I had the day off today. And I had a party this morning, a stamping class, and so we just had a great time. It was just a perfect day. When I have a day off, it's like awesome. All right, so enough babbling. I'm going to get going. Also, don't forget, this Hostess set you can get for free with a $300 or more order. So get a couple friends together, or if you have a big wish list, you can do that yourself. And then also, if you want to join Stampin' Up! Or just get the starter kit, it's a great deal this month and next month. You get $125 in product plus one of these bundles on page 19, which are the Christmas bundles. And you can look them up in this holiday mini. You get that for free plus $125 for only $99. And you get free shipping. So that's a great deal. That's about $200 worth of stuff. And I'd love to have you join my team right here at stampingwithlisa.com. Or if you don't want to join right now, if that's just not something you want to do, I mean, you really don't have any obligation. Once you do, you can just get that starter kit deal and then get the discount. But anything you want to do, you can check it out right here on my website, stampingwithlisa.com. There's the host code for August. I did have to change it because I went ahead and closed that other order out. So this is a new host code starting today. So we're going to get started with this card. I've got another winner. The winner of this card is Debbie St. Amand, or St. I guess that's how you say it, St. Amand. You won the coneflower card. So send me your address and I will mail that out to you. Here are the paper supplies you need for this card. So we've got Misty Moonlight 5.5 by 8.5 folded in half. And then 4 by 5.25 Berry Vanilla. Sorry for my messy handwriting. 4.25 by 3.5 Berry Vanilla. 3.5 by 3 3/4 Night of Navy. And then this is the little one I cut out with this. So you just need a little scrap of vanilla and it'll cut it out. And it puts this little pretty frame around it. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hopefully you can see it. It's kind of real faint, but you can see it up close. Let the camera get focused. All right, so that's pretty much all you need. Let me take these off and we'll get started. So the big piece here is for the inside of your card. So I'm going to do that first. And I've got to get some scrap paper. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Wendy. Pam says, they say the dazzling paper looks like a disco ball. It does. It reminds me of like a sequined gown or something from, you know, like if you're getting dressed up and fancy. So that's what it reminds me of. I haven't got it yet, so I'll have to show it to you as soon as I get it. All right, we're going to be stamping the tree inside with Misty Moonlight, which is one of my favorite colors. So I'm going to ink up the whole tree, but I'm only going to stamp, not going to stamp the bottom like inch of it. So I'm going to go over a little bit, stamp, pick it up, go over a little bit, down, and then pick it up, and then do it 3 times. So I've got a dark, medium, and light. So I did not re-ink that. It's just 3 times with the same stamp. Okay? So that's the inside of the card. So we're done with that. Then we're going to skip over, well, let's do the words next. So I've got my words from Very Versailles. And I should have cleaned this stamp because it's kind of dirty from class earlier today. And when I have a big stamp, I like to do it upside down. So just kind of tap it on there. And then this is the hardest part, getting this straight. You probably could use your stamp apparatus and do it better than I'm going to do it right now because this is easy one to get crooked. But we're going to just pray real quick and go. And hopefully that's straight. I hope it is. Pretty good, pretty good. All right, and then I just need a little bit for the bottom. So I'm just going to re-stamp this right here. And looks pretty good. It's going to be mostly covered, so you don't have to worry about it. I love, love, love that stamp. It's so pretty. And then for the cabin, you can do it in this Misty Moonlight. I just forgot what color I was supposed to do it in, and I did it Night of Navy, so mine's a little bit darker. But if you want it a little bit lighter, do the Misty Moonlight. So it's got the reflection already on the stamp, so all you have to do is ink it up. And it kind of does all the work for you. You don't even have to do like the reflection technique, which we used to have to do with like window sheets or other stuff. And I saw another demonstrator today do this with the ombre technique, which I thought was really cool. So I'm going to try that next. I think that was Sharon, Texas Stampin' Sharon Armstrong. So I saw her video this morning. I was like, that's really cool. I'm going to try that. So she did 3 different colors. She did Balmy Blue, then Misty Moonlight, then Night of Navy. This has got a lot of lint on it for some reason. I'm looking at this stamp and I see all this lint. So I'm hoping, well, actually it's not lint. I think it's supposed to be there because I'm looking, hold on. Let me look at the picture. I'm looking at my stamp and it looks like it's got lint, but maybe that's, oh, it's supposed to be like that. So it's got these little teeny lines in there. So I guess that's how it's supposed to be. I thought it was lint. Oh, silly me. Okay, so we're going to stamp that on here. No, I have not been drinking. Guess what I had for dinner tonight? You're going to laugh at this. So I was hoping I had some rotisserie chicken left, but when I pulled it out, it was past like the date. And I was like, crud. So I was like, I don't have anything to eat for dinner. Hey, Susan. So I looked in the refrigerator and all I had was like some sweet potatoes left over from the other day that I had already cooked. So I had sweet potato and then it was like all cut up, and then I was still hungry, so I had some ice cream. So sweet potatoes and ice cream was my healthy dinner. So that is, maybe I'm just on a sugar overload right now. I don't know. All right, so let's stamp this and hold it for a second. You want to make sure you get it all. Give it some good pressure. And there you go. Oh, that came out good. Okay. All right, so then we're going to let that dry for just a second. Make sure you don't want to touch it because my Night of Navy pad sometimes is real juicy. All right, then we're going to do our words on the little, I shouldn't have shut that. We're going to do the words on the little teeny piece, and hopefully I'll get that straight. There we go. Pretty good, pretty good. I'm on a roll. And I found something new from Tillamook. You know, Tillamook is my favorite ice cream. So I went to the grocery store today thinking I had some rotisserie chicken at home, so I didn't buy one. And they had these Tillamook ice cream sandwiches on sale. So I bought a box, and there's 4 in a box for like $3 something. And I looked at them when I got home. I dumped them out of the box because it takes too much room in the freezer. And I'm telling you what, on the box they look like they're about this big. When I dumped them out of the box, they're about this big. I said, well, that's like a 3-bite ice cream sandwich. It was really good, but I could probably eat the whole box. So I don't know if I'll be buying those again. I love my Tillamook ice cream, but those ice cream sandwiches were a little bit too small to satisfy my ice cream cravings. So, oh, I forgot to say, we're going to rip this. So all I'm doing is I'm just pulling towards myself. So keep your fingernail or your thumb right here, and you're just going to pull it towards you. And you just want to guide it down slowly down the edge. I think I need to rip that a little bit more. Okay. And then just do the last side. I cut less room, but I always try to measure my paper so I can get the most pieces out of one sheet of cardstock. So that's why I use these measurements. Because 3.5 is the biggest you can do going across and get 3 pieces out of it. Alright, so then what we're going to do is glue this to the darker blue piece. And this is not square, it's rectangle. So make sure you get it going the right way, because if you put it this way, it's not going to fit. So we're going to glue that down with some green glue. And then we're going to distress the edges just a little bit. So it doesn't matter if you get it upside down. You can always turn your paper around the other way. All right, so let's hold that for a minute. And then I'm going to take my fingernails and I'm just going to distress the edges right here. So you can do it before you put it down, but I think it's easier once you put it down to just take your fingernails and kind of flick them towards you. But just hold the paper because you don't want the paper to come back up. So just kind of do that. You're curling the edges a little bit. And so I did a video a couple weeks ago where I took a card and made it like shabby chic looking, and I crumbled up the paper. And I did that card in class today, and some of the girls didn't want to crumble the paper. They were like, I just can't, I can't do it. So we had some that did, and looked still beautiful the other way too, but I just love that distressed look. I think it's so pretty. So we got the paper kind of sticking up. Then we're going to put some, oh, I forgot to tell you this, linen thread. You need a piece of linen thread about, I have no idea. I'm thinking that looks about maybe 18 inches. I'm not sure. But what you're going to do is start with it right here on your left edge and hold it down and then wrap it around twice and tie a knot. So you really could just leave it on the roll if you want and then just do that and then cut it. And then tie a knot. I got big old fat fingers here. So, let me see, that ice cream is not helping my fingers right now. Okay, so there we go. It's a little bit loose, but that's all right. All right, and then I just want to slide it over just a little bit because I want it more on the left-hand side. And then we're going to snip it just a little bit. I should have added some pearls to this card, but I kind of thought it was more masculine, so I didn't. So I thought this would be a card you could give to a man. I mean, you could give it to a woman too, but I didn't. All right, we're going to unravel this a little bit. Just twist it to the left, and it'll unravel the edges. And this is the linen thread. You can do this with our linen thread. So there you go. We've got some little frayed ribbon action going. All right, so then we're going to put this down on the front with dimensionals. Oh, hey, Carol. You loved making this card today. I know. You were one that didn't want to crumble that other one up. I was just telling everybody about that. That we did that distressed shabby chic card. And yours came out beautiful. All right, so we take these off the back. And put it down. On the left-hand side, so we're just going to cover our words up a little bit. Like that. We might have to do some Wink of Stella on this card. This is our inside of the card, so we're going to glue that down with some green glue. I got to work a 10-hour shift tomorrow from open to 6. Ugh. I'm telling you what, we have been so busy. It is crazy. All right, so that's the inside of the card, the front of the card, and then we've got one more thing to do, and then I think I might put some Wink of Stella on this. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do we need Wink of Stella on this card? We're going to put one dimensional on this side, and then we're going to put tape on the other side because this part right here is raised up on with dimensionals. So when you put this down, you want that part flat. But then, oops, I forgot to peel this off. But then you want the right side to be raised up so it's level. So this side has a dimensional, this side is taped. And there you go. Do we need Wink of Stella? What do you guys think? Here we go. Should I or should I not? We could put it, let's see if we put it on the, right here, what happens. Like right where the snow is. Ooh, that looks pretty. I like it. I think we need a little splatter though. Yes, Wink. Okay. All right, you ready? Let's get something to hit it on. Let's get a pen. Love it, love it, love it. Oh yeah, that adds some nice sparkle. All right, so now we've got sparkle and we've got some, can you guys see it right there on the snow and the like water line? And then the little sparkles here. Hopefully you can see, you know you want, yes, you know I did want to. Yep. I would put the Wink of Stella has a reflection. Yeah. See, can you see it right there? I'll put some, it's hard to see on the screen, but hopefully you can see it. So Wink of Stella right here on the water line where the snow and the reflection is, and then little splatter all over. So, oh, thank you, Wendy. Thank you. Love it, love it, love it. We can sing today. I know I'm not a very good singer, but I love to sing that. All right, so hopefully you guys loved this card, and thank you to my downline Lisa. She's also named Lisa. She's my friend that I took to Italy and Greece with me on my Stampin' Up trip a couple years ago. So there you go. Nice, easy card to make. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for joining me tonight. Don't forget to place your order here or sign up to be a demonstrator or just get the starter kit. Also, don't forget to leave me comments. You know I love to read the comments, and you can win this card by leaving a comment. I'll pick somebody's name to win it, and you could get it in the mail. So thank you guys so much, and I just am so thankful you guys are here with me tonight, so you could keep me company and comment. Yes, Wink of Stella is the perfect added touch. I think it pretty much goes with every single card, almost every single card, really. All right, you guys enjoy the rest of your week, and I'll be back in a couple days on Thursday with another video. And have a great night, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.